Come on guys, I'm going to take you down the river today. Take you down this river. Just wanted to have a bit of a break today. I'll take you down through this river instead. So bashing away up there, like a little squirrel. Come on. Yeah, I come down here because we had a bit of a rain last night. Now, I've found in my time quite a few garnets down here. Found a fist-sized garnet down here as well, so because we had a bit of a good rain last night, I thought, right, I'll come down and just have a scout along the riverbed just as I'm chatting with you guys. It's uncovered a lot of stuff, you know, with the rainfall we've had. So there's every chance I could go on me behind today, but you know me, it's always like I am. Morning Cheryl, good morning Ron, morning Tango. How are you guys? You alright? I just got banned from GW's channel for absolutely nothing. The guy's off his nut or in love with. Well, it's what happens, isn't it, Ron? I'll tell you what, Ron. Aston Springs is a good fishery, my mate. Is it off the M57, I think? Near Wales, isn't it? You just think started going into Wales. But that, decent video that, Ron, honestly. Tell you what, that bike of yours, it shifts as well. Morning Food Toy, how are you? It's bang on, mate. I know. I've never been myself, Ron, but I know somebody who's fished it. It was my dad actually who's fished it. Aston Springs. Yeah, my dad ended up getting some really big carp out of there. He's got some photographs from that as well. Do you know what really big carp he got? Look at all this while it's uncovered. Didn't know that. All the water's dragged all that out. Took the top layer off. Morning Elizabeth, how are you? Morning Emily. Morning UK Transparency. Morning Andy from Darwin. Andy. I've been going to that pond for 43 years. Wow, that's a long time, mate. That is a long time. But I'll tell you what, your bike picks its feet up, doesn't it? I noticed that. Really picks its feet up. Look at this, guys. Look at all this it's uncovered. Because we had a really big rainfall that last night. It's like it's dragged all top layer off. That's why I like coming here after a really good rainfall. Because you don't know what you might find. Look at all that lot there. Good morning Paul C. How are you, brother? You don't like that then, guys? It's rapid, bro. I blew off 650 the other day on set off. No noise, no nothing, just whoop, gone. Spot on. Yeah, I was saying to one of my mates, I said, you want to get rid of your Fireblade and have a look at them Lex Motos? And I was just giving him a quick look at your video. He says to me, they're rapid, aren't they? I went, yeah. I said, they're really rapid. You know, we must have some decent pottery in the area. And really good pottery in the area. Has anybody left the Ruby down here or what? It's looking like we've got a layer of pottery here, guys. You notice? That's like that soapstone, that. It's not soapstone, but it's like soapstone. So I might have just, might be a bit of a landfill that there. It might be. Giving everyone in chat a sub to share the love. Cool food, Tom, bruv. Cool. Put your link up as well, food, Tom, bruv. So everybody can jump over and give you a sub, mate. Sorry guys, I'm on scout. Scout on ground. Because you know here, if you come across a decent size, hang on, something in the eye. If you come across anything, it's generally decent size and it's, look at that, small door. What's it, a spare handle? Oh, spare handle, isn't it? Outside there. Yeah, like I was trying to just say then, if you come across any decent size gemstones or anything like that, they stick out. They really, really do stick out. Like the garnet and things like that. It's the garnet I'm looking for here. We have I've had quite a few here. A few out of here. You know what, I've never seen a brick with that on before, guys. Good morning, Slim. How are you, brother? Everybody say good morning to Slim. All say good morning to each other as well. Wow. Tell you what, they've got the work on their hands here cleaning all this up. Absolutely they have. That Rockwell looks a good one, lads and ladies. I might do a little bit of digging on that rock. There. There's a couple more down there what I want to pull out and have a look at as well. Can come back and do them on my own. I'll bring my little hammer, little rock hammer with me. This here is generally a waterfall here as well. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? It's generally a nice little waterfall, that. Look at all that. But water's took the banking. You just got to be careful because that's a bit of an overhang. That'll all come down at some point. You can see where I dug down there last time. Enough for some samples. Yeah, guys, I'm not in my back garden or anything like that. At River we have. I'm not there. I'm somewhere else, a different spot. Just trying to find. That's it. Come this way. You just got to watch what you're doing because all the rocks, every rocky is all slimy. Every single one of them. Today it doesn't matter what type of boots I've got on, it's still slippy. Not come across any deer tracks or any footprints or anything. There's gold in there. Bring a pan. You know, I've panned quite a bit of this tango, you know, and we just get a lot of silver particles. Not even had any pyrite or anything like that. Just little silver particles and not a lot of it either. there isn't a lot of it. Oh, look at this, guys. Old truck there from when you were kids. Some matchbox as well. 1970s. Little toy car. Looks like it's got a little roller on bottom but no front wheels. 1970s matchbox. Cool. That's something going on in that lot, isn't it? Morning, Treasure. How are you? It's in that. It looks like something's peeled away at that, doesn't it? Morning, Tim. Morning, Midlands. Morning, Asher. I were a bit like that this morning, Asher, myself. Been absolutely up against it today, me. Had loads of things to do this morning, me. I watched your Nutter this morning. When I were out with dog. Every time I went to get phone out, dog was jumping up, pulling up the wire and all sorts. So I just give it up as a bad job and just were listening basically and have phone in my pocket. One of them days as well where I were rushing about to get the dog out and get something done before I can get out. Good morning, Amanda. Rushing before I could get out and dog were playing up. I'm like trying to walk with dog and it's trying to go opposite way from me and I was like, oh, what a morning. What a morning. Tell you what, somebody's put a settee down here. Good morning, Bear. How are you, bruv? So I'll give you a quick look where we are. Look at stuff that's been pulled down. Good morning, Angela. How are you? Bear with me, guys. It's all sketchy down here. I don't want to go on me behind and then fall in that. There's a little waterfall there. Cool. Come on, guys. Has anybody left a baby walker? If you've left a baby walker, can you please come out and get your settee, and whilst you're there, come and pick your bed up. And your barbecue, and your old telly. And don't forget your two-seater. What's they done? Come to an house clearance or what? My God. Oh, guys, check that out. A little fort going on there. Morning, Anthony. Scruffs, aren't they? Look at that. Jesus. You don't mind secret like that. No, I don't mind at all, Amanda. I don't. I've just not got round to sharing you yet, Amanda. I know what I'm sharing. I've just been really busy, if you get what I mean. But when I were on my way here this morning, my wife rang me and said, Amanda's shared you. I went, oh, SHIT type thing. I forgot to share Amanda, plus UK Transparency, plus quite a few of you guys, if you get what I mean. But yeah, thank you, Amanda, for that. Much appreciated. But I'm going to share your Scarborough Castle for you. I've been to Scarborough Castle as well. It's right up on top of that hill. It is. And you can get a right good look at all Scarborough Bay from there. Do you know when you were there, Amanda, did you walk along cliff face? I think it was going up to like Blue Dolphin, I think it's called. In like Caravan Park. You can walk right along cliff face and up to it. Really, really good little walk. It is. What's that? Step-O-Matic or something like that. Yeah, it's massive too. Yeah, I know. It's nice though, isn't it? I like the place. I'll tell you what I do like in Scarborough as well. Have you seen that like it's like a tram on the side of the hill. You can rather go up loads of steps so you can take the tram up. I like the tram me as well. I think that's cool. This has all come down this hillside, this. All of it. It's all really loose. Really loose, that. Tell you what, there's scruffs around here, aren't there? Look at that. Morning, Jemmy. How are you? Oh, old paper cutter. Wow, guys. A lot come down this. A real lot's come down. Yes, we saw the tram. Cool. I like it though, me. Honestly, Amanda. I think it's brilliant. I've got a couple of videos on that tram. One with me in it, going up the hill. A couple of minutes. And I got one where it got stuck halfway up. As well. Come on guys, let's get underneath here. Some big slabs here. They've all slid down that bank in there then. So they won't be long before they'll be down here then. You get me? I don't know whether to take you up that side or up that side. But I'm definitely not going down through the centre of it. It looks like to me they move loads of stuff from here. There are loads of junk what people have been coming and pulling up on the bridge up there and then just chucking it off. Instead of disposing it and taking it to the tip. Good morning, Shaz. Wow, look at the state of this here. I'm going to have to put this out and get this a bit of awareness going on down here. Stop all this fly tipping going on, look at it. I'm not into this. See that bank in there? All that. See all bits of wire coming out in lines? That's because of all water, that just taking out banking away. Must have had some good rain here. Went past a couple of days. And I know it's not been raining hard, but I know it was last night. Alright guys, look at this. Morning, Johnny. Right all the way down there. And all that is from people chucking it from off bridge. Even the bin bags. My God. Now guys, you know what all that lot is, don't you? You know what that lot is, don't you? I'm not saying though. Look at that lot. Do you know what? I know Anthony, it is bad, mate. I'm going to have to get a bit of awareness going up this way. It's all over. See what it is, we'll put a bit of awareness out. I'll contact the right people within my town and all this will be all moved. See, especially with this lot being here. with all that here, they'll definitely move it. But you just got to like, you got to give them a chance to move it, and you know, and all that type of stuff. Doesn't just happen overnight, if you get what I mean. Got a couple of people there who we chat to every now and again. I don't want to say right much, but they're within the council, if you get what I mean. Right, I need to get down there, guys. I'm not going down that bit. It's all slimy and everything. I'm going to end up on me behind me at this rate today. Some pay people to move it, and all they do is dump it and pocket the cash. You're dead right, Amanda. Do you know what? I think that's what's been happening here, you know. Because all they do is here, they pull up on this bridge here, right, and just chuck it off. That's what all that is. It's got to be. It's not good though. And do you know what the funny thing is, Amanda, right? Council will come out, right, and they won't move that. They'll move all this here on both sides, but they won't move that, because that now is North West Water Board's problem, because it's in river. That's how, you know, that's how bad it gets. So to get all this cleaned, Amanda, I'd have to send about 40 emails, 20 to council and 20 to water board. You know, and just keep doing it and keep doing it. And then if you don't get a reply, come and film it and then post it up. That's what I generally do. And then they have no option then but to come out and clean it. Because if not, I'll just keep filming it and keep posting it. Telling you, it's bad. Oh, even a child's bite down there. It's bad. And it's not exactly the people that live around here as well. It'd be somebody else, like Amanda's saying, who's been paid to move it all, and then come out and, yeah, cool, Tim, thank you, my mate. Will somebody put Tim's link up for us before Tim goes? Morning, Abandoned. Thanks, Tim, brother. I'm fed up of moving fly tipping on street. They even fly tip a scrap caravan. Wow, Tango. You know what I mean, Tango? A scrap caravan, why didn't you just go and weigh it in? Do you get what I mean? Go and weigh it in. It's majority of aluminium, isn't it? Bought chassis and things like that, and then obviously all wood and furnishings and things like that inside. But generally the outer side's aluminium, aren't they? Why don't they just send it for a good to a free home, you know, type of thing. Or ring an old farmer up and ask him if he wants it as an old trailer. You know, they can just take the caravan off and use it as a trailer for hay baling and things like that. I don't get it, I don't. If push comes to shove, just push it in your back garden and use it as an old shed, don't you? There's somewhere to go and chill out, I suppose. Or even if you've got animals, you know, use it as a dog kennel, anything, chickens, out. It's fucking dumping it, isn't it? Wow, guys. See what? I don't even know how this lot's got down here, unless the river's pulled it. This tree here snapped years ago. That's the tree there. But look at it, where it's all accumulating. down there. Was an eyesore. Yeah, I bet it were. I bet it were. I think you have to pay the scrapyard to take caravans. Do you, log man? I didn't know that, mate. I just thought, I automatically thought with it being metal and aluminium, you get me, they just take it. But thinking about it, there's a lot of wood and a lot of stuff in it, in a caravan, isn't there? Like fabric and the seating and all that type of stuff. Now, this is a trail, this. I thought I'd take you down that bit of river up there. I were going to take you all the way right down the river, but I somehow managed to just come up onto the trail instead. I'll just walk along the trail. You notice, guys, I'm not motoring today, I'm just taking my time. That's because last week or so, maybe 2 weeks, I've not really caught all chat, if you get what I mean. Looks so remote with such trash. Yeah, you're right there, Angela. It is pretty remote here. And don't get me wrong, there's an housing estate up there, but that's like what, about a good 500 yards up there. So for the amount, I'll tell you what, Angela, for the amount of time and effort it would have took to get some of that stuff and bring it all the way here. Morning, Diamond Diva. To get it 500 yards from off estate maybe, if it's them, to bring it all the way down here like fridge freezers, settees and that lot. My God, I'd rather pay somebody than carry it 500 yards to dump it. All time and effort that would have took. Just don't get it. I don't. But the stuff up there near the bridge though, that's people pulling up at the bridge there and just chucking it over the bridge. And you know what, there's a trail down bottom as well. Every time I walk along that trail, I'm always looking up at the bridge. You know, I'm listening to see if any cars or anything are pulled up. Just in case they throw something over the bridge. Oh, that's how dangerous it can be. Little fire pit area, little log. A nice little log there where you can sit on and, you know, just watch the river go by. Nice little bridge down there though. Did have a lot of public art in here, but it's all gone now. Look at how rotten that guy is there. Bit bothered about going underneath that. Yeah, it's clean here. It was just on that bit of river there. It's like where it comes to a narrow point. But it's still not the point though, is it? Nice little walks today. I'm hoping I can get through here. Very overgrown, this. Could do with a right big kite or something like that. Sorry, a bit quiet here, last minute. Perhaps on locations or tomorrow. Gil paid him £20 to shift it. Wow. I was paid a taxi driver to move a large fridge freezer. Do you know what, Tango? I've got a big fridge freezer, and I mean a big fridge freezer, in my back garden. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's just wife wanted a new one. So anyway, went round all local second-hand shops, not to sell them, to say to them, do you want it? Come and get it. Ask people I know what needs one. You know, all that type of thing. It's still there. It's been there about 3 months. So anyway, it looks like I'm going to end up having to pay for it to be moved. Which, I'm not bothered about that. It's just I wish it would have went to somebody who needed one. You know, save them a couple of quid, if you get me. And you know what it is? It'll be like something like Sod's Law, won't it? I'll pay for it to be removed, you know, correctly, because they've got gas and things like that in them, haven't they? So I'll pay for it to be moved, and then somebody will knock on my door and ask me for it. But I don't think it'll be any good now. You know, it being there a couple of months. Look at the state of this. So let me get up here around this bit of corner, guys. It's pretty overgrown here at the moment. Might be because I've not been down here for a few weeks. Could do with, do you know one of them hand sickles? Not a big sigh, a sickle, like one of them hand ones. That's what I could do with. I might invest in one of them. Like when I'm out walking, I could just chop up sides as I'm walking, both sides. Morning viewers, how are you, brother? Strip parts off it and sell parts. I know what you're saying, Tango. Compressor and all that looks brilliant on it. Do you know all that type of stuff? But just too much time, mate. If you get what I mean. And then there's advertising everything, and then there's selling everything on it, on sites and things like that. And then you've got to post it all out. Do you know that? It's just a bit too much hassle for me. Not got enough hours in the day, if you get what I mean. So it'll be going to the fridge freezer heaven, I'm afraid. I'll give it a week and then I'll go and uncover it from out at the back garden, because I've covered it up. And if not, if nobody, I'll ask again. I'll get somebody to stick it on Facebook, you know, something like that, free to a good home. And if not, it'll just have to be disposed of correctly. You know, I've even put bicarbonate soda inside it, you know, and stuff like that, so then it won't smell and, you know, and all that type of stuff as well. I've even done all that. I don't know which way to take. I don't know where to take you down that one. I'll take you along there. I think we're going to go along that one. I can always go down there some other day. Or I can bring you up that back path and then round this way and then down this one. Some other point. But here, guys, it's just all overgrown. Really overgrown. All this stuff what needs to be removed. Not good, that. I think we've, back of me, I think we've moved about 40% of it. It's gone. So, can't wait for winter to come. Move what we can. You know, I might even get a machine in and just scrape up top. I don't know yet. Depends what it looks like in winter at the back of me. But I do know next year, as soon as it comes up, next year this stuff in my back, it's all going, the lot of it. But I need to move it before it starts flowering and seeding everywhere. Yeah, Shaz. A nice butterfly bush there. New baby, that as well. Yeah, she has the moth. Moth's cool, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Oh, are you on about Abandon Wales's premiere last night? Phew. I'll tell you what, guys, if none of you seen that, you missed out. You really missed out, guys, honestly. What a cracking premiere it was. I mean, a cracking premiere. SB, I'm just listening. Yeah, no problem, Andy, bruv. Yeah, Angela, I love his content as well. I really do. All them odd boot nails marks all over and that were brilliant. And I'll tell you what Gareth, I was pretty impressed with you actually when you were in there, when you weren't standing on any of them and things like that. I thought that were brilliant, mate, I did. Wait a minute. Up this way a minute. Yeah, I thought that would cool, that. That's something I'd do, that. Like, just to preserve it, innit? Big respect to you for that. Oh, I was hoping a little bit more than that today. Look at that little trickle. Not much of a waterfall, that, is it? I'll tell you what, log man. If you haven't, I know you've just subbed to it, Gareth, right? But you've been missing out, mate. Honestly, you've been missing out if you've not seen any of his videos. Honestly. He's a brave soul, a brave, brave soul. Anyone that risks his life for content is a legend. Do you know what, Ron? I agree, mate. I agree. He is a legend, honestly. Spent hours digging his way in. You know, that's dedication. That is real dedication. How many hours were it abandoned? It took you to dig in. Right, someone left the tap running. I know, Tango. Just about leaving tap running, that weren't it? I'm expecting a little bit more from it today. You know, it rained what we had last night. Look at Minnie there. Yeah, Sparky, if you're looking, check them wheels out on Minnie. Nice Minnie, that. Been lowered. A nice pair of low profile aluminium, well, low profile alloys on it as well. Bobby Dazzler. Right guys, I want to get you through here quick. There's a structure here. I mean to come back and explain about this bit of structure, what we have here. And we're going to do it on a video and give you a look at some of its remnants, what's left. You know this, because it generally kicks me out here, believe it or not. But out there, it's a little structure that, way around that square there. Come on, get up here. Morning, Liam. Everybody say good morning to Liam. These are part of its architecture, these. Nice. Quite a few bits here from the building. The digging would have been interesting, bro. I've forgotten. Interesting. You're on. I don't know if you were belly down, digging away, or what. But when you have a look at that hole, it's not very big. It isn't. And the amount of dirt he must have moved. Well, that's a big feat in its own right. Especially for where we were. Definitely. Good morning, bestie, how are you? Yeah, I do, Emily. Goes up and down. You know how it works. You get a couple of them, Emily. Yeah? What sub to you? Spy on you, do whatever they're doing, you know, take information or whatever they want to do, right? And then what it is, first thing in the morning, then they'll unsubscribe from you. See, between me and you, I don't see point really, but that's what they do. And that's been happening for about 3 months. Something like that every day. I'm gonna go in this way. It's like when I was close to my community page, I think there were about 36 people unsubscribed to stop me getting my community page as well. That's what they did. Which I thought was childish really, but it's just me, innit? You know, I just plod on, get on with it. Not really about all that. Nice little deep wood is that. Oh, I'm glad it's like this today. Last time I walked along here, it were absolutely red hot, it were. Couldn't see nothing, you know, because of the sun and things like that. Today it's alright, which I'm happy of. I might get a full stream out of this place today. Without the conditions hammering me. Seen that there? Just see something sticking up there if you notice. You see it there? That there's a piece of public art, that. That's what that is. You can ride wild horses, a secret. It's the way it is, isn't it, Ron? Not heard that one for a while, actually. Get through here, eh? Coming out into just another little open area, like this. All hills in background. Absolutely brilliant. Darwin Sally sat lonely up on the hill. I always say that. Just seems very lonely to me, that. Looking for something in the bag. Thank you, Bestie, for that. Do you know what, Bestie? I think I noticed yours has been going up as well, hasn't it? You've been doing well, your channel. I noticed. Well, I haven't just noticed, I have been noticing. If you get what I mean. Which I like. I do. ever come across somebody being romantic? It's a finger flicker. That's an electric lighter. You can tell the seasons are changing, the weeds are starting to die off. The orchards, I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait for them to all die off me. Got some areas at Little Woodland. I'm gonna plastic sheet them, Shaz. You know, as soon as they die off in winter, I'm gonna plastic sheet them and wait till after spring, you know, and then take up plastic sheeting off. Like some visqueen or something like that. I've got a couple of really big rolls of it, so I might make use of them this year. Well, next year I should say. About 4 next year, isn't it? Yeah, I like Emily's videos as well. Bestie's got a good channel. Look at that, guys. See how desperado this was? I'm looking at this here, right, and I'm going to tell you something. Somebody's come out and nicked up posts. See, you know, wooden posts? Somebody has come out actually and took up posts all the way down there. And that's because the price of wood's gone up that. Each one of them posts would have been about, what, 15 quid or something? Something like that. They took a lot of them. Look at them. We won't go up B&Q, we'll come down here and get her own. Budget lighters are like mini tasers. If you twiddle with them in your pocket and touch the terminals. Oh, Shaz. You've got one, ain't you, Shaz, what you shock yourself on? Halfway up there, guys. I just spotted there. Do you know what? I've never noticed that before because it's always really overgrown. Look at the little junction box there in the middle of nowhere. What's all that about? Never noticed that. Why would you put a junction box in the middle of the field? Might be worth a little bit of an investigation at some point. A little bit more public art. It's a little train. Little train. That there's an hill with a little Darwin Tower on top, if you notice. Have a quick look. That's what that is. We've got the humble flyer Garrick. Well, I'm assuming that's what it was. Storyboard mushroom or anything like that. And we've got a frog. And the frog's because there's an endangered species of frog what they have here on the site. This here, this used to be a prime spot for back in the early 80s for all football fans. Just chuck things off bridge here at the trains. You know what football fans on. That's what they used to do. Bolton line this. Or Bolton and Manchester. How dark it is in here then. It's like really dark that. Yeah guys, it's definitely walking weather. Nice and cool it is. just a tad of wind. Expecting some rain though, guys, because clouds are dark. Yeah, it is. It's steep. Doesn't look that steep, does it? But it is. That's why there's quite a few steps up there. Yeah, it was steep. If you know me, guys, you know what it's like. I'm going to take you that way, actually, as well. I'll take you this way and then down. Bought a lighter from shop today, like a Bunsen burner. You know, so you gotta watch how close it gets to the face. You get what I'm saying? So it's a good job I've not got a really big bushy beard or anything like that. You would have burnt your beard off with it. And that, it's saying that way, right? And that way. But it's not saying that way. Look at Slim. Yeah, you know how it works, Slim, don't you? Come down this hill, guys. Yeah, I just thought today, right, take you along a bit of river. Like where I were going to take you all the way down the river, actually. But then I thought, right, I'll take you into woodland and things like that here. And that's because yesterday, I were mainly on roads yesterday. And I get to the point, me, if I'm filming in streets and things like that all week, I like to get out into places like this. You know, just for balance, if you get what I'm saying. In that there, it's a real big deer trail all the way down there. It's in that tree there and that tree there. I've set cameras up on both them trees before. Caught quite a few deer coming through here. That were a long time ago. Like 5 years or something, 6 years. Yeah, Ron, did I give you a look at this before? Check this out. Check that out. You know, I hate seeing things like that, me as well, you know. I do. And that's been there some years, that means some years. At one point it was a full rolling chassis with no engine. It didn't have plastics and things like that on it. And its fairings. Just frame swinging on, you know, resting wheels. But then I come down a few, just wants a spray job. Do you know what? It's salvageable, Ron. It's definitely salvageable. But somebody, it was sat there, right, for ages, right? And somebody come down and took the back wheel off it. That's what they ended up doing. It was like, well, what was the point in just taking the back wheel? You should have took the front wheel as well. Matching pair. Ended up leaving the front wheel. And do you know what I thought it were on? It used to look like a TZR. You know, but without the fairings. You get what I mean? That's what it used to look like. It needs a skeleton on it. It needs, yeah. Kill Cheryl. Ghost Rider. That a lovely dog. Good morning.
Morning. And in that lovely dirty puddle down there.
I shouldn't laugh, but
I know I shouldn't. Wait till he gets home.
see you later, have a good day. Been down there in that great big dirty puddle. I expected it to come running over and jump all over me. She means to see that in there. Okay, it just takes over, doesn't it, that stuff? Absolutely just takes over everywhere. Morning, Method. How are you? Look at it. It takes over everywhere. So in this here is a nice little frog pond here. Last time I was here it was full of frog spawn, this. I mean, it was full of frog spawn. Not anymore though, is it? I can hear something coming through that bush there, you know, slowly. Look, that's a pond there. You don't see little sticks or anything, and that's for overflows to come over this little bridge. Down in that little stream there. Then right down and then onto the river. A little overflow. That little path, skinny path down there. You're cleaning little one's bedroom treasure. Good luck. That's what my wife says to me when I'm cleaning my boy's room. She goes, good luck. Said to my boys, put all your toys away. So what they'll do is they'll just push them under the bed. You know, like that. You go to make the beds and things like that. You know, like when you flip your mattresses and all that look like. You flip mattress, you think, what's all that underneath of there? I mean, old boys have just all been stuffing everything under. Yep, toys everywhere. Yeah, pretty similar to my home. It's not like, well, it weren't when I left. When I get home, it will be. There's toys everywhere. Not mess though, is it? If you get what I mean, toys. Seen this? It's another path is that there, you know. It's not been open for years, that. Absolutely years it's not been opened. Look, somebody's tried to make their own little path going through that way there. Morning, Miss Kayak. Morning, Sabo. Everybody say hello to Miss Kayak and Sabo. Good morning, Mrs. Kayak. Candy. My kids do that when I tell them to clean up. They up and puff like a big bad wolf. Andy, I feel sorry for you, mate. And I don't mean that bad or anything, but I feel sorry for you because you get terrorised at home, mate, honestly. But I will say this, 99% of it's your own fault, you know that, don't you? Honestly. I didn't quite see you get a winger or anything yesterday, which is pretty rare, Andy. It's pretty rare for me not to see you get a clout round here all. You must have had a good day yesterday. Honestly, bro. Honest. How did you get on, Andy, up at that church? You get something done? Is it ready for you, Jack? Alright. I don't know if to take you up that. Looks very overgrown going all the way up there. It looks like I'm going to get wet through. So we'll go along this one. Don't know if it's going to be the wise choice or going across this one. We're going to go for this one. We're going to have to. I'm not keen on going down that bit of hill there. Let's see. This is what I need one of them little sickles for. We all cross branches going across. It's been going okay, buddy. Cool, Andy. Cool, bro. See that other path? It takes you right down there if you notice. It's a little pond down at the bottom here. But then there's only a thin strip of land there between that pond and that river. Now, it being this time of year, it's really, really overgrown down there. So that's why I didn't go down that way. I was thinking about it. I just sacrificed get chops in my hands wet and things like that coming through here then. There we go, like that. Then having to crash through a load of weeds down bottom there. Yep. Do you know that path there? It's a really steep path, that. You've seen these little roots at top. I've come up here before, and them roots there, slipped on roots and ended up going like all the way right back down the hill. Like on your front with your hands down like that. That were a while ago. Old boardwalk. boardwalks there because it's a little dip here. Oh, this is like a real big dip. So there used to be a boardwalk coming all the way down there because it all used to fill up with water here. At some points that boardwalk there used to fill up, you know, like we're floating in water. There's a nice little beach here. What we used to do a lot of mudlarking on when we were younger. Used to find all sorts on it. Mainly pottery though and things like that. And it's that there. It's this here. That there's like a beach. No, it corner where the river is. But we found loads of pottery on that. Loads of it. It's all overgrown now. As soon as winter comes then it'll all be gone. And that there just look like a really big gravel bed. Look at this. All embankments all gone. All the way right along. This did used to be a pathway going right across here. All this. Oh, get away, fly. Look. Your back embankment gone. Come on, go this way. Look, them trees are going to go, aren't they? Didn't notice. Big lump there. That's the root ball. Oh, in fact, what's that down there? What's that blue thing over there? I don't know what that is. That's quite a way down that, guys. Look at the embankment there. Come on, guys. Let's get up here. Steps. Yeah, I got caught in the rain yesterday. Really badly. Really bad. That's why I finished the live stream because it was starting. All steps all knackered. Just like me. There's another pathway going up. Could do with a little set of binoculars. I'm alright. I'm actually alright there, Paul. My camera here, what I've got, it'll zoom right in on more or less anything. It goes some distance as well. It's not my big camera, but it'll do some distance, this. And if I change lens on it, well, and put a bigger lens on it, it goes even further. Like a medium lens on it, as I call it. It's not a medium lens, but I usually use 3 different sizes, and this is like the middle one. Just because I'm coming to places like this. See, I don't need real distance. This lens, it spreads out. You know, magnifies really far out, but it also spreads out. You know, like on a wider shot. Where I have them what's a thinner shot, but longer. And I have somewhat a short with real wide footage. It all depends on your own preference, I think. Or what you're doing and what you're filming and, you know, all that type of stuff. I can hear something going on up there. Sounds like a bird's been grabbed hold of or something. Can you hear it? Must be quiet coming through here. Sounds like a baby bird of prey, that. Something squeaking here. I can hear something further on down. It is, it's a kestrel. Kestrel, guys. Mother and baby. Thought it were. They're up here in these trees. Cool. You can just hear them, can't you? Well, I don't know whether you guys can hear them, but I can. Yeah, it sounded something like that, Paul. Definitely something like that. A couple of them going over. That distinctive squeak, innit? A squawk. Really distinctive. The secret is that a monkey? No, it's a bird of prey. It's a bird of prey, Miss Kayak. It looked like a little kestrel when it was flying above. But there was two of them. So I'm wondering if it's mother teaching baby to hunt type of thing. See, baby were in tree and mother kept flying above, you know, like calling it. But didn't actually, the baby weren't moving, if you get what I'm saying. And mum were like trying to entice it, you know, to fly with the mother. Well, I'm assuming that's what were happening. In this hill, guys. I think it's young kestrel. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Paul. That there is a bad boy hill for mountain bike, that. Really, really bad boy hill. It's hardly anybody uses this path. Or that old path that goes along there. Look at this. That's because everybody generally uses the bottom pathway, not this one. There we go, up and back up. Isn't that? Nice little deer trail going right through there. Morning, Nigel. How are you? Nice to see you, Nigel. I'm going to take you up there in a minute. Let's take this way. Did some digging in YouTube. Definitely sounds like a Kestrel. Cool, Leo. Cool, brother. It looked like one as well, you know, from underneath. Nice little gully here, running right the way up to the top. A little tunnel way at the top. Absolutely brilliant. Just bear with me, guys. I'm going to stick this camera down. I'm going to get my other camera out. I want to get a picture whilst I'm here. So just bear with me, guys. I don't want my camera falling over. That's what it nearly did. Sorry about that, guys. Just got a little picture I needed, and well, I didn't need, but just thought I'd get it anyway. Have a little drink. Put my camera away. Get moving. Usually I have my other camera out neck, but I couldn't find me my handle, not the handle, but couldn't find the cord I have to put round my neck this morning. I don't know what I've done with it. I think it's in my other rucksack. So I just ended up having to bring my other camera out with it in my hand type of thing. So I've had to stick it in my bag. I think there could have been them. Going over there now. Can hear people, dogs. See this big clearing here? See this? We had a really big party here a few years ago. There were 32 of us. We all come down with tents, put all the tents up along here. We had a party one weekend, but what we did, we put all tents in a right big circle, and then everybody else were in the middle. And that's what we did. And music blaring and everything. Kids were out on little motorbikes and really, really good fun day. It really was. Absolutely loved it, I did. It was like going to the fairground, especially with the little ones. There were like 15 children there. They were all lining up to get on quads and things like that. It just reminded me of like a fairground. When all children are all lined up. Yeah, what a really good weekend it were. We only camped for the one night. Loads of us there were. Put it to one side, guys, there's a little kid there. Apologise that my brain. Apologise that my brain is foggy. What's wrong with that, Mrs. Kayak? I think my brain were a bit foggy as well this morning. Rather than my eyes were. Just trying to put it up, there's a little lad there that's in front of us. Can't do nothing until I pass him. Unless I take you up, there. I'll take you up there. Just wait for this family to pass and then we can carry on walking. The last thing I want is to get, a couple of family members in, walking down in front of me. Isn't Stones here? Can't tell people come here. If you look at this here, guys, you'll find this is a bottle dump, this here, where I just among you. See all rubble everywhere, all the way right across. Look here. See where somebody's been digging stuff out. Some bits and bats of old towels. Yep. Seen that, guys? Now that is a nice piece of quartz, is that, guys? Don't know whether you guys can see that, but I'll be taking that, wouldn't I? You can actually see where its little facets are. This, all them little facets. I'll be taking that, wouldn't I? Put that in my pocket. Nice little piece of quartz. I'll clean it and I'll give you a look at it. Sorry about that. I said I'll clean it and I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it on the community page and give you a look at it. Nice little quartz crystal. Yeah, well, I were going to say before that caught my attention. You notice there's a lot of this. There's a lot of towels everywhere. And little smaller pieces of towel. There's pottery all over here. You can see where somebody started to dig an hole here. Really enjoyed the bottle collecting live stream. I can do plenty more of them, Emily. Bestie. Plenty of them. There's one here. There's a big bottle dump here where I am now. Morning, Tilly. Yeah, there's a really big one here. It's just I like to keep them quiet, if you get what I mean, Emily. This is pretty untouched, is this? You see it past through there. Just a right little hole there, what you just seen then. What somebody's dug out. And all the rest has been left. Sometimes, Bessie, I'll get to locations and there'll be too many people around, if you get what I mean. So I won't do it. I won't, you know, won't do a live and I won't film it. But all this here, this is all the bottle dump here. Or a landfill. Yeah, I don't like giving away too much. But that I'm pleased with that. My hand's a bit dirty, but not what you guys can see. A nice piece of quartz is that. I'll see what it's like when I clean it. It's nice and heavy. Not another path there. Yeah, I best see a piece of artwork here. Piece of public art. Stone carving. What was a sun? Needs all moss taking off it now and things like that, but it was a sun. That. Seen that there. Who used to thought that there was Jack a bird's foot? But it weren't, it just part of the sun. Little sculptures everywhere. Yeah, it was a trail marker that. It's the end of 3 trails, you know, where 3 trails come and meet. That's what it is. But it doesn't tell you which trails to go on or anything like that though. Just the end of 3 trails. Suppose it stops people getting lost here, doesn't it? If you get what I mean. Because you can get lost here. There's that many pathways. Oh, there are pathways everywhere. And sometimes you'll be walking up, walking down this path now, and you'll be thinking to yourself, did I not just long walk up this way? That's what you think to yourself, and then you get to the bottom and you think, no, I haven't. I don't, but not anymore anyway, if you get what I mean. Just everywhere, aren't there, these paths? Some above ground, on the waste, roof piles, and some underground. Cool, abandoned, cool. There's these white gold and silver deposits being found in Wales. Yeah. Yep. I watched a documentary, Paul, on it were an old woman and an old man, and they lived in Wales, and they were taking the dog out for a walk, and they come across a big nugget within a river. A really, really big nugget. I think it were about 3 ounces or something like that, the nugget they found. And that were in Wales as well. And the guy said he'd never ever sell the nugget. He'd never sell it. That's what he said. Which I thought were cool, me. I thought were really cool. And he was saying on this bit of documentary, he was saying he's walked past this nugget for like last 5 years, and he's seen it glistening in water, and he never once thought about sticking his hand in and pulling it out. And the day he did, it was a big 3 ounce nugget. For years he'd been walking past it. Just think though, that one day being inquisitive, just sticking your hand in that water and pulling it out. Seen that there? I'll give you a quick look at this, Bestie. We've seen that there. That there is a bottle dump down there. That's one of All's. There's about 3 or 4 bottle dumps on this site here, Bestie. But every time you go near them, somebody comes walking along. Path up there, path up there, path down there. Morning, Shay, how are you? There are a lot of these old type steps, haven't we? Quite a few of them all the way up. See, one of the reasons why I stopped up there, I heard something coming through them bushes up there. I thought, oh, we're going to get a glimpse of a deer coming through here. And then I realised, if you look up there, it's some squirrels in a tree. 2 squirrels. And 2 dead beech trees there. Big ditch there right behind them. So eventually they're just going to go over, aren't they? See, I've just heard something over there then again. Come out, wherever you are. I'll sit about for a couple of minutes and let's see. It's rain up there. What time are we on? Oh, is it that time? Wow. Right guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to end it, I think. I'm going to end it here. I've got some deer cams in my bag. I'm going to go and put a deer cam up. I'm going to end this, I'll go and put a deer cam up over there because something keeps rustling over there. It looks like someone's came down that banking at one stage, so they might come down that banking to get a drink out at the river. You might be being followed. Cheryl, they'd have an hard time following me in this place. Anybody would. Even if you know not trails and things like that, you'll have an hard time following me in here. I could tell people to meet me here and they still won't find me. It's that big of a place. But I do get your concerns and I do understand what you're saying. I do. But good luck to them if they are, because I can disappear in the side of this place as quick as I can appear. If you get what I'm saying? Definitely. I could cover a lot of ground in a short amount of time as well, Cheryl. Them things you've been training for most of your life. Right guys, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I'm going to let yous all go. All have a really good day. I'm not going to be doing Waltons today, I'm just going to go because I've got quite a few things to do. And whilst I'm here, I'm going to go and put a deer cam up. I might as well see what there is. Bestie, is there anybody going live, do we know of? On your list? Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Viewless. Thank you, Treasure. Thank you, Logman and Queen. Thank you, Mrs. Kayak. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Abandoned Brother. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, Cheryl. Thanks, Midlands, bruv. Thanks, Ron. You're a good one, bruv. Thank you, Bestie. Thank you, Ayla. Thank you, Shaz. Thank you, Amanda. Agent X. Sparky. Thank you to you all. And see you later, ghosties. If you're ghosting. Yeah, you have a great day as well, Treasure Woman. Right, guys. Thank you, Paul, my brother. You take care. UK Transparency, bruv. You take care as well, my mate. If you're still in. Right, guys. I'm just going to jump and shoot because I've got a few things to do. I'll see you all in the morning, guys. See you later, guys. All have a good day. Give me best to your family and make sure you look after all them children because they're the most important things in the world. See you later, guys.